Hey everybody, it's Mike here from Landon Custom Classics. Got a little video here for you today. I just got my Fishfinder back. Got this real nice Humminbird Helix 7 Chirp G2. Nice fish finder. I've had it for several years now. Everything was working great. It worked to the point. I'll show you guys on some videos when we go check it out. Over here there's a lot of carp on the river, and I could drive down the river and I could tell you which side their head was on, and I could see the fins behind their neck, their tail, the whole thing, make it all out on the sonar. So all of a sudden it started acting up and it wasn't picking up fish. And periodically you'd be driving along and say it was like 10, 12 foot deep, and then all of a sudden it'd say it was like 178 feet, and then it'd go back. The last time I went out, it like showed some fish here and there randomly, and then it kind of showed the bottom looking like fish. So I believe there's something wrong with the transducer. I'm thinking that's what the awesome people over at Humminbird thought too. But in all my years fishing, all the boats I've owned, I've always run a Humminbird fish finder. I think I had a different brand once or twice, but just something people gave me. So let's go through this. They sent my Helix 7 back. They ran the updates on it just to make sure, and they did all the diagnostics on it. They did that for me for free because they no longer have the setup where I can hook this up myself and update it. So they told me if I need any updates or anything, I just send it to them for free. They'll update it, and then they mailed it back to me. And we'd also talked about how this transducer could be the problem. I don't really see any damage to it or anything, but this went gray. I don't know, but yeah, no, they told me, they said, if you have any more problems, we'll send you a transducer. And I said, okay, that's cool. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Like I say, they're a good company. They've always taken care of me. Well, I opened my box today, and they actually sent back a brand new transducer for me. So thank you so much. I have a big shout out to people over at Humminbird. Great people. Thank you so much for hooking me up with that. So what we're going to do here, I got a 5/16 Allen wrench, and we're going to twist this screw out here. That's all we need to do. We already got our mount on our boat. It's all sealed up, everything. So we're just going to twist this screw out here. It's an Allen screw. This one takes a 5/32. Then we're going to pry this out of here. Now this has these little end pieces that go in here that we're going to have to keep. Then all we got to do, literally, is put these end pieces on here. Pretty simple. Slide that back into our position here. And put our screw back in. Now what you're going to do, you want to line this up pretty much level with the bottom of your boat, probably just a hair under it so you get good sonar coverage, okay? Usually when you buy one of these, they have all the books with them. Tell you all the little stuff like that about tuning them and stuff like that. I think we're gonna put it like that. Leave it up just a hair, okay? And push that nut in on that end so don't get away from us. Push the screw in, get her good and tight. And I do need to order a new bracket for this, maybe eventually. I don't know. I'm kind of tight on fundage, so with my situation, she's working out fine. We're gonna run this over. Doesn't have to go far. My fish finder mounts up right here, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. We're gonna run this cable. Okay, hold on. Get the camera up here so you guys can see everything. Now, one thing I love about John boats, they're bare bones. They're awesome for fishing. As you see, I hit a tree coming out of some hills one time back in some nasty stuff. That's our old transducer cable there. I broke this end off, and I did JB weld it once, and it's since hit another tree or something coming out of the river bottoms. Also, this is my CDI for that it crapped out. It's only working on one cylinder, so we're waiting on the replacement for that to come. But for now, I robbed one off of another motor I have that has issues that we haven't figured out yet. We're going to want to get all this cable out of here. I probably need to put a couple little keepers or something on this to hold it to the boat, but this has worked fine for me. We're going to unthread all our cable here, get rid of the old transducer. One thing I don't see on the new one, this one actually has little things on the cable that tell you it's an XNT9 DI transducer. So I have all the model info on there. I don't see that on the new one, but like I say, it's the, oh, there it is right there, duh, XNT9DI. It's a DI. I think that's a little better transducer actually than what I had. Mine's just the D, but yeah, we'll thread this all through here. Thread it under there so it's with the rest of my sonar kit or my Fishfinder cables. And then we'll bundle this back up and shove it under the seat. But I like to have things nice and clean here in the back. I say I should probably put a thing there and a thing over on this side to hold it to the boat. We'll get to that later. For now, we're going to bundle this back up real quick, which it's still got the memory in the cable from being rolled, so real easy to get it rolled back how it was. And we'll leave us a little bit of extra here. Shove this under the seat because working on cars, boats, trains, airplanes, in your house, it doesn't matter. One of the most important things is cable management. And there it is. Okay. I'm not seeing my power cable. There it is. Got my screw pieces here. They ask you to please not send the screw pieces in because they don't want to be responsible for more than they have to. If some tech pulled these out and just shoved them somewhere and they didn't get back to you, it'd be a bad deal. If I send them in and you don't send them in, it's kind of, they just try to streamline the process here. Before I put that on, let me get all these plugged in, or it's kind of a pain. One of these goes up to my GPS on the front there. This actually has a little GPS puck on it because this Fishfinder has GPS. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this has worked good for me. I'll get it epoxied after I do this video. I got some good stuff. Yeah, we put this end in here. Once we get it tight, it actually holds itself together. And we'll fire this up. And then we're going to take it over to the river or something and run it for a minute. And I'll show you guys how my Fishfinder works. Okay, guys, so we're out here cruising on the river. We just dropped into a pretty shallow spot out here. This is the regular grid, and this one will pop up fish and show you how many feet they are. Haven't seen any yet. May have to do some adjustments and check things out. Who knows? You never know when the fish are out and around. So, but I've been driving around for a little bit, and the depth has been staying right. I also forgot the controller for my little trolling motor, but I wasn't really planning on doing any fishing right now. I'm just kind of testing this out for you guys. But yeah, everything seems to be working good. I'll show you my other view that I like here. This right here. Then I like to change the chart color. I like the green. You can see it better. It kind of stands out. Yeah, this right here, you can see like that right there. That could be a plant. This right here is plants and moss, stuff like that. You can really pick things up out here. That chart there. So yeah, I really like this, and it's been a good fish finder for me. So a little hot out. The river is beautiful. With this other, I don't like the looks of it. This Power Pack CDI, whatever. It wasn't looking real good. It was on an Evinrude motor, and it's the same one, but it was a bit melted. So I'll still be putting the new one on when it gets here. But she kicks right in and goes now. And she's at almost 8 mile an hour already upriver. So. Yeah, my fish finder or my trolling motor has a speed on it too. You really got to watch that when you're trolling. You want to keep it under 3. Should usually be about 1.5 to 2.5, depending on what lure you're using. But yeah, guys, like I say, the water's been kind of a lot of algae and stuff. I can adjust it. We're picking up a lot of this cloudiness. That's because it's been so mossy. So. Before we go here, I'd really like to give another shout out to the awesome people over at Humminbird. Thank y'all for taking care of me, taking care of my fish finder. And like I say, if anybody has any fish finders, lures, products, anything like that, go ahead and hit me up, because I'm more than willing to do reviews and check out what you got. Within probably next week, I'm getting a new lithium battery to try out with my Minn Kota trolling motor. We'll see how that turns out. We'll do some videos for them. That is going to be a sponsored paid promotion thing there. So yeah, appreciate everybody watching this video. I hope it helped you out. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Go drown you a worm. Have a good week.